Hello and welcome to the 3.5 podcast. I am your one of your co-hosts, Tahukin Rem. With me is Manny, a professional NBA player, and Flo. Flo does something. Flo, would you like to tell us what you do?
Nothing.
Excellent. Going to a great start. Before we get into things, I'd like to say a quick apology. Kate is not with us. She didn't die, thank God. But no, she's not here. So normally there would be 4 of us, since 3.5. Except that doesn't make sense, but it would. She should be here. She's not. I apologize.
I don't.
Excellent. Okay, so let's get into. Do you guys have a subject you want to start with, or
No, not really.
Let's just go down the list.
Exactly.
all right? Let's go to what you guys wanted us to ask about.
Boom.
Okay, yeah, here's a good one. How do you feel about the deaths of Burt Reynolds and Mac Miller?
I don't know them much, so I don't really care.
Great.
You see, Flo is out of touch. Now, me as a man of great taste, I don't care.
Great.
Damn.
Now,
Fucking great.
now the thing I will comment on though, I never listened to Mac Miller. It never really called my attention, but he seemed like a great guy, and a lot of people cared about him. So I'm sure he had his good moments here and there.
What your boy said.
I agree.
I will. The only thing I will always remember him for was his scene with Snoop Dogg in Scary Movie 5.
I remember that.
I'll leave it at that because the rest of the movie was, as my co-host would say, hot garbage.
Ooh.
Good. All right. Let's okay. Let's talk about ourselves a bit. Manny, tell us about yourself.
Well, you know my name because it's been said about 3 times already. I don't know. I'd go with the flow.
Hey.
Hey.
Stealing his branding.
No, like I can talk to you about you talk to me about any sport. I can have a conversation with you. It's like baseball because it's a dead sport.
You watch Quidditch?
Honestly, I've never watched Harry Potter. Now that you mention it,
That's just an issue. We'll deal with that later. That'll be in the bonus.
I know
episode.
I know
Out on the deep
everything
web.
that happens. I know everything that happens in Harry Potter. I just don't know. I never watched it, but I know everything.
I've never watched a single Harry Potter movie nor read the books.
All right, well, let's quiz your Harry Potter knowledge. Who is Harry Potter?
That's me. But
All right, disqualified. You lose. Flo, tell us about yourself.
I don't know much about myself. Being honest here, I'm not that old, not too young.
You're a recovering amnesiac.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I lose my memory really often. I once forgot I said something on a camera, and I played it back, and I didn't even know I said that thing.
it's okay, dude. I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast.
Dude, that's that's me.
I don't even think I ate breakfast.
Yeah, I just kind of play Overwatch all day. Just relax. How about you, Remy boy?
Yeah, Remington.
God fucking damn it. Alright. Let's see here. I make videos and people tell me they're okay. So that's my thing.
Do you though?
Yeah,
I don't know.
moving.
I don't know. I mean, my content's like, it's kind of over the board. All over the board. My last one was kind of fucked up. I wasn't happy about it.
My
I
guy.
looked down the whole time, like my eyes were droopy. It was like someone poured shit on my face, and it was just like, I can't look up. Gonna get the fuck my eyes. Gonna get blinded. It hurt to edit that, cause just seeing my eyes, I was just like, Drower the whole time.
Yeah, you.
pull another res on your channel.
Yeah. For those of you that didn't know, because I forgot to put them in the description, Flo did all the video footage for the Fortnite video that is nearing 4,000 views. Shout out to my guy.
That was Manny's gameplay.
Wait, what? You stole it from Manny?
No,
Damn.
Manny just.
No, I don't. I haven't played Fortnite since like July.
It wasn't Fortnite, it was PUBG.
gameplay on a
Oh.
Fortnite video.
Oh, and then I haven't played.
Are you even a real fan? Are you even a real fan, man?
Even
Come on.
better, I
Come on.
haven't played PUBG since April.
Damn.
God damn, man.
Well, actually,
Well, I don't blame you. I
Rem-
mean, you've been playing NBA 2K.
Yes,
right?
I
do I?
Well, actually, that's something we can talk about. Do you guys have any games you're excited about coming out?
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Fallout 76.
Yeah.
But I mean, the new Tomb Raider came out, and I really want to play it, but I haven't played the second one yet, even though I have it installed. But I'm lazy.
Yeah, Red Dead looks amazing though. Like I've been really liking all the Sony exclusives. Like God of War was fucking amazing to look at.
I've been on Xbox. I've been on Xbox since it first came out in like 2007 or whatever it was. So I don't want to sound.
I think 2000.
I don't. No, I mean like on the 360.
Oh yeah.
So I don't want to sound biased when I say this, but I hate exclusivity.
Same here.
Like on any console, I don't get it. Like I understand DLC exclusivity, like Call of Duty does it, where like PlayStation gets the DLC a month before. I can get that, but a full game, it just seems like a loss of money and eyes being in your game.
Yeah. Well, the way they view it is it's production money. I mean, it's like how movie theaters do it, you know. Some studios fund this shit. Like Blumhouse, he'll throw money at fucking anything. If you can walk in, he gives you money.
It's no secret that PlayStation exclusives are great. And I'll never get to play them because I just don't like the PlayStation. But it's like I'm completely fine with not playing them and watching playthroughs of them. But but if it weren't exclusive, they would have made like Sony exclusives alone would have made like probably $400 out of me alone. Now multiply that by the millions.
Dude, honestly.
I can see the numbers.
Like I'd play the fuck out of The Last of Us. I don't know about God of War.
God of War was. Did you play the earlier ones? Have you ever played a PlayStation game? Actually?
I've only turned on a PlayStation 3 once in my life, and I turned it off after 5 minutes.
Damn. Yeah. The new God of War was completely different than the older ones, from my understanding. And shit, man, you know, Kratos, that beard, goddamn, that was some.
Yeah, but God of War.
That was a man, you know what I mean?
God of War seems like one of those games where I'd rather watch than play.
Be real with you, Chief.
Yeah,
but the most
touched.
It's kind of difficult, and then it can get kind of dry. But if you're watching it, the way it unfolds the story, it's like it's pretty immersive.
Well, the most I ever played a PlayStation was I had my stepmom's son was at my house, and he brought his PlayStation 3, and we were talking for like an hour, and he was like complaining about how he can't beat the boss in Infamous Second Son, like the final boss.
Game. Great.
And then he plugged it in, and he started trying, and he died like 3 times. And then he looked at me and said, "Do you want to try?" And I hadn't touched that game came out like what 2013, I want to say 2014, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I hadn't turned on PlayStation 3 since like 2008, I want to say. So I was like, oh, okay, fuck it. I passed it on my first try. He was salty as fuck. And from that day on, he's always messaged me like, hey, can you finish this level for me? Because I'm pretty sure I would be like a master speedrunner on Last of Us. I probably would finish it in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like Destiny had exclusives forever, and before I decided that I was tired of Bungie fucking me in the ass, I was pretty mad they kept having exclusives I couldn't get on PlayStation. Now I have them, and I'm tired of it.
Since we're on the topic of consoles, how about that Sony not allowing crossplay because PlayStation is the best place to play, huh?
Oh.
Yeah. I don't like it because they locked my Epic account, as you remember. My fucking Epic Xbox account was locked. It was glorious. I think I posted about it on Twitter, so it probably pissed all you guys listening to this off. But they locked my account because I linked it with the PlayStation one, and apparently Sony is too much of a fucking pill to allow me to do that.
I understand not having crossplay on every single game. Like you're not gonna have crossplay in Call of Duty or FIFA or whatever. But community-driven games like Fortnite, even Rocket League, like it just makes sense. Like I want to be able to play with my friend who can't afford an Xbox and has a PlayStation 3. Like, I want to play with these guys. I have friends that have PCs, and Fortnite and Rocket League allow me to play with them. Shit, even the Halo, like if you have a Microsoft account, you can play any Xbox game on your PC. Not a lot of people know that. But you can.
You can do that?
Yeah, just log into your Microsoft account on your laptop, and you can download every single Xbox game that allows Windows play, like Sea of Thieves, Halo, Rocket League. Yeah. See? Even you didn't know that. Yeah. Literally what you got to do is like, when you go to the Xbox store and it lets you know like what you can play it on. Just look for Windows 10, and if it says Windows 10, then you can play it on your laptop or PC.
Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's issues with crossplay, you know, the keyboard stuff, but
I mean, I still clap dudes on Fortnite even when they're on PC.
Exactly.
I'm clapping that ass.
Yeah, you wouldn't know much about that, but yeah.
Fallout 76 could have been cross play, but no. Todd himself.
You want more people in Fallout 76? Have you played
Yes.
Fallout? You know what Fallout's like?
I played
Fallout is
Fallout
like
4
playing the
and
game
then
you hear
Fallout
about,
New
but the moment
Vegas.
you plug
Yes.
it in, you start to realize it's not that much fun, and it's a lot more grueling.
Dude, I love Fallout.
I keep picking it up and trying to finish Fallout 4, but I never can because I get through to a certain point and I'm just like, Christ, why am I doing this? Do I
Dude,
want to
Fallout
do
is-
this?
Fallout
I have
is-
so many fucking bottle caps.
Do you know the art of crafting and making your brass knuckles into spike knuckles because they're great?
Well, yeah, of course, but the cops just keep telling me to stop. I don't get why.
The what?
The cops. Okay, that was a failed joke. We're cutting that.
No.
Cut.
Listen,
No. This is
I'm-
not. This.
I'm-
We're not
I'm-
including this.
I'm-
That was a bad joke.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Single player open world games like Skyrim, Fallout, insert other
Skylanders.
sure any other open world game like that is only single player. That's not my juice. That's not my wave. I played Skyrim for like an hour, and then I don't like those kinds of games. And I'm sure I'm in the vast minority there, but I just don't like huge single player games like that. I'd rather play a fucking what's it called, Uno on the Xbox than play.
Bought Uno. You bought Uno. Was the funny part.
Yeah, I did buy Uno. I'd rather play.
Manny will spend hours playing Uno, beating
No,
himself.
like no lie, I could play Uno for like 5 hours, but I can't play Skyrim for more than one or Fallout. Like I just can't. Like I can.
Uno's even more single player though. You're like completely removed, just
Manny.
playing against a robot.
No,
would
you can
like
play.
to,
There's multiplayer.
Manny, I would like to invite
Oh
you
my
to
God,
Fallout
this is the greatest
76
game.
then.
Yeah, but listen, like I like those kinds of games, like Fallout, Skyrim. I've watched playthroughs. Like I can watch those things. I just can't play them.
Well, welcome.
Like-
Fallout 76.
When it comes to open world, I have a limit. Like Assassin's Creed, I can play that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking GTA, I can play for hours.
Yeah.
Fucking Saints Row, when it was in its prime, Saints Row 2, I can play that for weeks. Now,
Isn't that the one where you can make your like dick bigger? Like, don't you get to choose your dick size?
that's Saints Row 4. That's when they ruined the whole series. You see,
Ruined? Don't you mean perfected?
listen. The tragic,
The dick size was very important. Listen,
the tragic story of Saints Row, like Saints Row 1 and 2, great games. The only problem is they were very similar to GTA, but to be honest, I preferred them.
but what about the dick size?
Listen, because they were so similar to GTA, they decided they needed to do something different. So they went the let's just make everything ridiculous route, and they removed everything that made Saints Row.
But they gave dick sizes.
And now it's like a parody of itself. And yeah, you can have fun with it, but when they like completely change a series that you like, I lost all interest in it.
Yeah, I get that.
All right then.
That's like if they took Last of Us 2 and they made it a Overwatch style team game. Like no, it's not the wave.
I was personally very upset when they introduced Knack 2 and they added Ice Knack. It was a new player character and all that stuff. It really ruined the enjoyment for me. So yeah, I get that.
While we're on the topic of games, all
Again,
right,
we're
let's
doing
talk-
well on the topic again. Okay.
Yes, but let's talk about the battle royale, the new competitor. I don't know.
The new computer. Yes.
The
Let's
new
talk about the
computer.
new computer of Battle Royale.
Competitor. The new
Competitor.
There you go, language.
There you go.
English 100,
English
boys.
100.
Look at my tweet.
That's why I always carry a Webster's dictionary in my pocket.
Yeah.
Dude, I have it pulled up right now.
You needed to check if the word was right. All right. So the leading computer in Battle Royale, Skylanders Battle Royale.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. No. We're talking Blackout, boys. What are your thoughts?
I'm
Well-
gonna keep it real with you. It's the best battle royale there is.
Yeah, I agree. I've never had more fun.
Yeah.
with a
And
battle.
it's
I want to
and it's-
disagree just for the sake of it, but I can't because it was fucking great. Oh god, it was such a good game.
I loved it a lot, actually.
Yeah. They used so many different things I wasn't expecting him to do, like the zombies, the screen fading to black. I can play as like a fucked up Santa Claus in a white suit and a blue shirt and a gray beard, and I get to fuck people up and say ho 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 motherfucker. Great game, great everything.
You know this dude in Call of Duty guy when he just called Menendez Santa Claus. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of
Exactly.
here.
He is Santa Claus.
Get outta
You
here.
can mock me all you want, but at the end of the day, his name is Santa Claus Menendez.
There are a few
Get
things
out of here.
with Blackout, though, that I would like them to tweak, like the armor.
Yeah.
Armor is big issue.
Do you like that it's or what's your issue? So they simplified it so it's just like one thing versus
No, it-
PUBG where you got like a whole bunch of shit.
Level 3 armor is completely OP.
Yeah.
It needs to be either removed or heavily nerfed.
Well, you say that, but I got level 3 armor, and then whichever one of you motherfuckers took us up on that elevator, and then got me thrown off, and then Flo thrown off, and then both of us killed, I had level 3 armor. I got one of those loot crate things, and I got all the shit in it, and then, next thing I know, I'm going up all the way up Trump Tower, and before I know it, Mr. Trump's fucking me in the face and throwing me off. Wasn't fun. Who did it?
All right, let's talk about. Tyler made a few remarks about Blackout. He loves it so much. He says,
Did you just call Ninja Tyler?
No, Tyler, like, no, Wildcat. You know who Wildcat is, right?
Wildcat.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
know
Tyler.
Wildcat is Tyler. Okay.
me
What
see,
were
Wildcat-
Tyler's thoughts on it? Wildcat.
Wildcat
from
loves
Vanoss.
Blackout so much that he says that camping in the COD community will always stay the same. It'll never change. And honestly, he loves the game so much. He makes a lot of tweets.
Wow.
Makes a lot of tweets about Blackout. He
Does he
loves
make
it a
more than
lot, actually. Dude, I don't know, man. He just loves it. Like,
I feel bad that I knew what Ninja's first name is.
Listen,
I
you're not
don't
as bad
know.
as me. I signed up to his newsletter today because he's announcing some shit in 7 hours, and I wanted to know whatever the fuck it is. So that was kind of discouraging because it's got a little picture of, it's Tyre Belvins, Ninja, and he's smiling at you with his arms crossed. And he's like, enter your email.
You just really mispronounced his name, my guy.
Is it Blevins or Belvins? I can never remember which.
Tyler Blevins.
Blevins, god damn it. My apologies to Ninja. You're free to come on the podcast and correct your name and call me an
he's not
asshole.
coming.
Please DM me. Please. I need a big guest.
Since we're on games,
We haven't been on anything other than games, Manny.
well, I think
God,
this
we
is
need a
important,
cake.
my guy.
It is.
Since we're on games, how about we talk about how we actually met?
No.
yeah.
We need to hold that type of shit
Yeah,
out
yeah,
until
yeah.
Kate's in here, because we need to tell that story because that one's that's a nice one.
Well,
But
I
since
guess
we're
we
moving
can't.
off
No,
topics now,
I guess we can, and we'll just recap.
Flo, shut the fuck.
We can just
Flo,
recap.
no.
It's a good
Since
idea.
we're moving
they
off-
wanted it. They
They
wanted the.
listen. We're gonna do like the American government and not give the people what they want right now.
Damn.
Okay, Vince
Don't know what it
McMahon.
was.
All right. So, did you guys hear that Superman Henry Cavill is being removed?
I couldn't care about Superman.
Okay,
if
all
I'm
right,
being
let's go back
honest.
to games. So, did you guys hear about Red Dead Redemption?
No, listen. The whole MCU just can't catch a break, and I feel really bad for fans
Yeah, I do.
because
It's so
I
bad.
feel bad. I feel bad for the fans because it feels like Warner Brothers, not DC itself, Warner Brothers. It feels like
It's Warner Bros. 100%.
it feels like Warner Brothers doesn't care about them. So why should they?
Well, I think the biggest issue, and we're gonna get shit in the comments if anyone watches to the 20-minute mark.
Damn.
Zack Snyder can't write shit. He did Watchmen and then decided, "Fuck me, I'm gonna do this again."
I don't think Zack Snyder was the issue.
Well, I think yeah. Warner Brothers is definitely the bigger part, considering, now that he's off it, you can tell it's still shit. But I think his vision, coupled with the absolute shitstorm that is Warner Brothers, that was a recipe for disaster.
What I think it went wrong with Batman v Superman, it gets shitted a lot.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that movie.
Really? You're okay with that?
I'm okay with the movie because listen, when I'm watching a superhero movie, I don't want super realistic.
A good movie.
I don't want drama. I don't want like realistic things. I want out of this world.
You want Martha?
I want
Martha. How do you know that name?
I want out of this world ridiculous stuff that you'd see in a fictional universe, like a human beating the shit out of a god. Like that's only something you'd see in a comic book. And yeah, Batman fans will say he could do it anyways. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. No,
Please.
Well, actually, if you read issue 2, you'd realize that Batman was actually Superman.
I want stupid stuff. I want Thanos shooting a moon at Iron Man,
No,
I
that's
want
not
ridiculous
we need Thanos'
stuff.
dick hitting the moon at Iron Man. Yeah? Mm-hmm.
I listen, superhero video games do this all the time. They let you have fun. Like this new Spider-Man game, you can have a suit where you're just completely naked. That's fun.
Damn.
Shit, that's the
can?
hidden one I haven't got yet.
Yo, I'm buying a PS4.
Yeah, you can have a spider suit where it's Pete in Spider-Man undies and he just has the mask on and that's it. If I'm going to watch a superhero fight another one, I want ridiculous stuff.
All right, boys.
So I'm guessing you didn't like Steel.
Man of Steel?
No, Steel from like
Steel
the 90s.
with Shaq.
Steel with Shaq. Steel with Shaq.
Well, you see, as a basketball fan, Shaq has a very near and dear place in my heart. If anybody's ever seen Kazam, you'll know what I'm talking about. And the man's a living legend. Like he can do anything, and it's a meme. It is what it is, and he was one of the best basketball players of all time too. But I don't expect you to know anything about that one.
Is that shade?
It is, and Shaq also, if you didn't know, he has a PhD, and he's also a cop. And he also has
He's a cop?
Yes, he is a cop.
Shaq is a cop?
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
Shaquille O'Neal is a cop.
Did you not know this, my guy?
No, I totally knew he was a cop. My reaction is that of a person who didn't just realize that Shaquille O'Neal, basketball player supreme, was a cop.
Yeah, he was a cop. I think he had like a week on the job like 5 years ago.
We got a job 5 years ago. What sort of qualification is that?
He's Shaq.
He's Shaq. Well, that's all the qualification we need.
Please,
He's hired.
please.
Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, if you'd like to come on the pod for 1 week as a cop, please do so.
Damn. All right, guys, we need to answer a good question. A really good one.
Oh, yeah, let's go back to the question. Let's avoid the ones that Kate can answer.
When are we getting Minecraft walkthroughs?
Never.
No.
Who was the one?
Big things are coming.
Yes.
Big things are coming.
Innovation at
And
its
by big
finest.
things, we mean blocks.
Y'all ain't ready for the news.
All right. Nord would like to ask us all, what is our favorite porn genre?
What's the question?
Favorite porn genre?
What's your favorite porn genre? Or actually says best.
Oh.
I personally love the Bible. When you read the Bible, Jesus himself comes inside you. It's
hard, Manny.
I'm struggling.
Very, very special,
I'm struggling because I don't know whether I should answer it seriously or meme it.
Well,
this is hard.
I'm
This is a
answering
hard
from the
question.
depth of my heart, and I would like to let you all know that Jesus always has a place in.
I'm gonna just say a
He's coming.
genre. I'm gonna just say a genre, and I'll leave it up to the audience to decide whether I'm joking or not.
All right, let's hear it.
You told me you're concerning me, Manny.
Anal.
Okay, we're canceling the podcast. Everything's over. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh my God. Oh no.
I'll let y'all decide.
Comment in the comments. Do you think he's is it anal or is it not? Let us know your thoughts.
Tanel.
If you get to the 30-minute mark, tell us why you listened this far and tell us what you think.
Tanel.
It's anal. You're committed, Flo, aren't you?
Yeah. Very. Oh, voice crack. Nice.
What's the next question on the list?
All right, boys.
Let's see. I'm cutting this out.
Well,
So
This is a professional podcast, by the way, fellas.
Ooh. Yeah, this is the most professional podcast. Everything here is one take. Nothing has been cut.
It is definitely not just three guys talking shit.
Rem sucked his own toes.
God, no.
What you
All right,
say?
here's a good question.
All right, let's hear.
No.
Let's hear it. That's not a
All
question.
right.
You're finna get roasted. It's only the first
Where the
episode. And you're
fuck
finna
was
get
it?
roasted.
Right here. Oh, okay. This one comes from Sammy Sonic Fan. Sammy Sonic Fan asks,
Wow.
do the other people on the podcast do stuff too, or what's up? Kate does nothing. I'll answer for her. She does nothing. She's a productive member of society, the most productive out of all of us, probably. Flo, what do you do?
Or for the podcast or the channel in general?
No,
Just what do
he's
you do?
asking like, do you do stuff? Do you do stuff? Do you do things?
Do I do things? All right. So I go to school. I take naps a
You go
lot.
to school, take naps,
Take
at school.
naps. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we're
I like
off
to
a great
procrastinate a
fucking
lot.
start.
I like
Great.
a lot. It's just I
We need
was
more
gonna-
of that.
I was thinking I was gonna skip this too, but I was like, oh, that'll make Rem sad. so.
Okay. Welcome to the 3.5 podcast. I'm your only host. Everyone fucking bailed on me.
I broke my hand in 2nd grade. That's one. That's
How
a-
fuck you-
Let me, all right, let
one
me t-
minute. Manny, what do you do? And then we're going back to figure out how he broke his fucking hand.
Well, I'm a college student, oldest nibba in the group.
Damn. Shit.
My life consists of sports, pretty much, and knowing too much about Pokemon, but just the right amount.
Just the
As I said, I've played sports my whole life. I'm actually on a team, and I've been on a team since I was like 10. I mostly just play, talk to people all day long, work out, take care of my cat,
Thank-
and late at night I lock my door. And has anybody ever seen the movie Creed?
No.
Never
Saw
in my
the
life.
trailer for it. Looks badass.
Okay, has anybody ever seen the movie Rocky?
Yes.
No.
You know how Rocky comes out at the end of the fight all bloodied and messed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that to my meat.
Well, okay.
What?
Yeah.
that
You
was
come
a
out
twist.
victorious.
That was,
You
a,
come out
that, was,
victorious.
that was a very good plot twist.
Like,
All right.
It-
Flo,
it-
how did
it-
you break your hand?
It's unhealthy how much.
Jesus. Okay.
Man,
We
all right.
moved off that question.
it's okay,
Hey,
man.
Flo.
I just want to be clear.
God, I wasn't expecting that twist. All right, Flo. Flo, how'd you break your fucking hand?
All right. So,
Was
in
it
2nd
beating your
grade,
meat?
dude, I wish.
No,
Thinking I could be
it was in
cool, I
second
tried to
grade.
jump to the
Please
3rd
don't
bar.
do
I
this.
missed the bar and
Please
I landed on
don't
my
do
arm.
this.
I decided to stay after school, and since I didn't have no friends, because that's just me in general, I decided to go on some monkey bars. Well, not on my arm, but
Wow.
I do think of like a superhero landing, but your arm breaks.
So, Deadpool.
Yes, except without the knee landing on the floor. Just your arm.
Have
Just your
Yeah.
arm.
You planned to hit the
Have-
ground, but instead the ground hit you.
Have you ever broken a bone, Rem?
No. Luckily, I dislocated my hip once. That was
Do it
something.
again. Make
I
it
should do it
purple.
again.
Only thing that's ever happened to me was I was like I want to say 10,
Mhm.
and how on gated communities, for example, or just houses that have gates, the garage, those slide gates where you like pull to the right,
Yeah.
or left. You know how there's a rail on the bottom that like basically.
Oh no.
You know how there's a
I'm not
rail on the
liking
bottom that it's what makes the wheel on the gate turn.
No, please.
So I was like 10. I was going downhill on a scooter, and I never. That was like my second time on a scooter, and
How you were 10?
around 10. I don't remember exactly. I want to say around 10. Actually, wait. No. I wasn't 10. I was like 7 because that was first grade. I was like 7 or 8.
All right, that makes more sense.
And I was going downhill on a scooter. I don't know how fast it was, but I know the hill was at like, for you geometry buffs out there, it was like a 60-degree angle, something like that.
For all you advanced geometry buffs, let us know: is a
Yeah.
60-degree angle steep?
It was around 60, 45 degrees around that area. Definitely not 90 degrees because I'd be dead.
Shit.
It turns out the hill was not, in fact, a cliff.
So I was going downhill, and I was like, shit, you know what? I'm going too fast. I need to slow down. I tried to slow down. It didn't work. I ended up falling, and I fell chin first on on the rail. And I had like a huge 4-inch gap in my chin, and I was bleeding very, very much. I bled so much that I went through a whole roll of Bounty.
Was that how the medical supplies work?
Listen. We picked whatever was there at the house, and then we went to the hospital. So I took a whole roll of Bounty, not sponsored, by the way. And I went through a whole one in the car, and my mom was freaking out. And I was just chilling in the back, like, yo, why is there so much blood? I'm only like 8.
You didn't get your full blood license yet.
Yeah, so then I got to the hospital. They, like, stitch it up, whatever. And now, like, you can't even see the scar anymore. That's because I was, like, 8, so I've aged so much, and it's shrunk that you can't even see the scar anymore.
Doctor, how much blood has your child lost? Manny, a whole roll of Bounty.
It would have been better if that was something measured shit in Puerto Rico, like to bring in someone who's like been fatally stabbed. Doc, it's serious. He went through 3 rolls. 3.
Thanks for getting my location. For those that didn't know, I am in Puerto Rico.
Damn, exposed.
All right, I'll censor all that out. All right.
I don't care. I'm not in Puerto Rico anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. You aren't? Oh my god.
He just told us where he is.
Or am I? I don't know. Maybe I was born and raised there for 17 years and moved. Who knows?
Manny currently resides on Mars. Let's go to another question.
Ooh.
Actually, I have my own question.
Ooh.
Oh. Ballsy. Okay.
Let's hear it.
What's the scariest encounter you've ever had with an animal?
Oh.
Whoa. I got a fucking story. All right, so I was probably what? I don't know. When did Avatar come out? That was
2010, I want to say.
All right, so I was 9. I was gonna get the right time. So I was 9, and we went. Me and my parents and me and our family. We went to this little party. I think it was like a birthday party for like my parents' friend or something. Anyway, they had a bulldog. I want to say. I want to say a bulldog. Anyway, so I was just fucking around there, just walking around the house because that's what kids do. They just explore places. And I'm bored, so I go back outside, and all the adults are there, and then I see the dog. I'm like, oh, what a cute dog. So I lay down, and I'm looking at the dog. I don't know fucking why. The next thing I know, the dog is latched onto my lower lip, and I am all of a sudden being bitten by a dog on the face.
A dog?
Makes sense.
No, I was being bitten by, a dog.
Whack.
I didn't expect it. It was the thing. I was just so confused because, I was 9 and I never really, understood that dogs can bite. Because, I don't even know if we had a dog at that point, but I wasn't expecting it. It was just like a dog. And it was like, oh, hey, dog. And then all of a sudden, the dog is literally latched on. They had to, pull the dog's head off. And luckily, it didn't go through. I don't know why it didn't, but it was pretty terrifying because, all of a sudden I got a dog on my fucking face. It was big, too. It was a big one. So it wasn't a bulldog.
What about you, Flo?
All right. So I was taking a shit in the restroom like a normal damn person. This one was hard to get out, And there's a spider on the toilet paper. And let's just say I couldn't get up because we ran out of toilet paper and that was the only roll left,
Damn.
Dude,
y'all's
it's
worst
rough out here.
Y'all's worst encounters with animals are whack.
Hey man,
what was your
spider
worst?
Is nothing you fuck with, especially when you're taking a shit. I'm vulnerable.
What was your worst, Manny? Did a snake bite your dick?
Alright. Let me paint the picture for you boys. 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years. That means it was serious.
2 years ago, I went to clean the house, and I was putting all the garbage, putting them in bags for me to take out to the garbage can. Well, it's not a garbage can; it's a community dumpster, or whatever. I clean everything up. I put it in trash cans. I put on my sandals, and then
those chanclas.
Yeah, especially because I'm Hispanic. I put that whip on it.
Oh yeah,
whipping Nene.
No. Cutting that
out.
Lost
all my subs. We're editing that cut.
So yeah, I got my sandals on. I'm walking to the dumpster, right? And this might clue people in on where I reside. I take out the trash in the dumpster, and I hear a growl.
Oh no!
I hear a growl from behind the dumpster, and I was like, "Yo,"
A very small lion.
I was like, "Yo, what is this?" So I like inch towards the back and like poked my head out, and
You
I
hear a
see
growl in your.
I come eye to eye, like because I just so happened to peek on the end that was the head. I come face to face to I want to say around a 6-foot gator behind my dumpster.
There's only one place where that happens, boys.
Louisiana.
Well, there's a couple areas that gators reside in, so I've narrowed this. I've narrowed the
Louisiana,
list.
Florida, Russia, second
I've
Russia.
narrowed the list. I've narrowed the list down to about like 5 states. So there's like a 6-foot gator. Now I watch a lot of animal shows. I watch a lot of Discovery Channel. So I know that if it's about my height, then it's a teenage gator. So I was like, yo, how the fuck this get in a community? And then like it started inching towards me, and I started backing up, and then it like gators do this fake charge where they like charge at you, but then they stop because they just want you to go away. I wasn't having it, so I threw my chancla at it and I ran.
This man.
Gators, you throw the sandal, you go running.
I don't want to say I ran, but more like I jogged. Well, not jogged, more like I power walked
You
away.
gingerly walked away as the gator chased after you, one
Yeah,
shoe on.
I power walked away. That's a better expression. So
He was a suburban mom power walking away.
yeah, so I walked back to my house with one sandal on, and then like I just sat in my room and I went back to playing games, and like 3 hours later I went back to the dumpster to get my chunk because he wasn't there anymore.
Wow.
And thankfully he didn't bite my sandal, so we lit.
Damn.
Thankfully, he didn't bite you.
I mean, I probably would have been okay with it.
You 6-foot gators chopping on you. You're like, what happens, man?
Listen, it's a dog eat dog world. You gotta be food or something.
This is a
It was
great
neither
story. I actually enjoyed this.
Yes, this is what people came for the podcast for. 40 minutes of bullshit, and then a nice story about Manny being almost killed by a gator because he looked behind a dumpster when he heard growling.
I mean, if you hear a growl, you're not gonna look at it. Like,
What was the
No,
best
I'm
case
running.
scenario?
I instantly get turned into like an imagination world. Like, have y'all not seen movies? Like, come on. For all I know, that gator could have been Gator Jesus. Like, come on, we could have had an
Ryan,
adventure.
You right.
The gator, the witch, and the dumpster.
We could have had an adventure. I had to return him to his homeland so he could return to the throne.
So the best case scenario is it was a sentient talking thing that growls, hiding behind a dumpster to take you to your magical kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I believe that. I agree. That's a reasonable assumption. All right.
The next one, boys. On to the next one.
Let's see. What other questions did you wonderful people, have for us?
What type of music do you guys listen to with friends and by yourself?
No. We're saving that one for Kate.
Shit. It's a good
I
one.
mean, it's not like she can just. It's not like we can retouch
No,
it.
I have a list of questions actually.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
They're,
All of them
if they're fucking
All right, here.
bad,
I got a
I'm gonna
question.
murder
Here,
you.
let's walk. Wait, you got a question for me?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna murder you if this one's bad.
No, he's got a question for me. What's good?
I got a question for both of you, and I guess all of us we can answer. If you could spend the day with anyone from the Bible, who would it be?
The Bible? Oh,
God.
God.
That's
You don't get to choose God. God wasn't in
Jesus.
the Bible technically.
you see,
Billy in the
Swear.
background.
this is my issue. I don't know a lot of Bible stories. I just know a lot of Bible names. So I can
All right.
toss a lot of names at you, but I can't give you context as to why.
All right,
I've
which
never
one of
opened
them?
the Bible in my life.
Which do you think would be the most gangster dancer?
The
Who do you
best-
think's gonna drop on that floor and drop that ass?
Probably Mary Magdalene.
If you could spend the day with anyone, you'd spend the day with Mary Magdalene.
I mean,
No.
hey, if Jesus knocked her up, then she must be doing something good.
Exactly. Boom, right there.
So okay,
Why the fuck would
I would
That's-
spend
That's actually a very controversial Christian topic that I just dropped.
yeah, I know we're gonna try and move away from that. We're gonna like walk a bit away. All right, if they offered, I don't know who they is. All
Just
right,
people.
if God offered, just be, if a
Why are we
random
still
group
talking
of
about the
people,
fucking Bible.
the Bible is important. Okay, if a random group of people walked up to you and offered to show you a biblical place or event, what would you want to see?
A biblical place or event?
Yeah.
The apocalypse.
Why?
Walk down the streets.
I just want to see how it
You
is.
just you want to see the okay.
I
Flo,
find,
what about you?
I find destruction beautiful.
That is
Right.
mildly concerning.
No, it's,
No, not really. Like
like it.
I enjoy looking at fires. Like I enjoy looking at explosions. Like
Dude,
fire
yeah.
is such a cool concept to look at and study. Like volcanoes, like that shit's so scary. But it's so interesting to see how the lava just flows down and pretty much destroys everything it touches in a matter of seconds. I could watch a
Destruction's
video.
wild.
I can watch videos of forest fires for hours.
You know, you're probably
Honestly,
gonna get
though.
some. If anyone watches to the 50-minute point.
Like
Here's
Welcome
the
to California.
next question.
Like-
Here's this next beautiful one. Wait, Flo, what biblical event would you want to see?
Going home and
No,
sleep.
no. I'd personally like to see the insemination of Jesus. Just kind of like
What
to see
the-
what God fucking looks like. I'm sorry, I'm just saying.
My God, no.
We're trying the
No.
controversial questions today, people.
No.
Listen.
yeah, what
Listen.
what was the name of Mary's husband?
No clue.
What was his
Post
name?
Malone.
Like I said, I
What was his name? Joseph?
Joseph.
My boy Joseph got cheated on. I feel bad for him.
His wife got them with God.
Imagine Joseph walking up to his friends, be like, "Hey, we have a kid. You're gonna be an uncle. Hey, that's great. When you do it? Oh, we never did. What?
She just woke up one morning and was like,
Dude, it's fucking over.
Like I'm telling you, if this wasn't biblical times, it was modern day. Joseph and Mary would be on the Maury Povich show right now.
and it wouldn't actually be God naturally, it'd be the neighbor next door.
Yeah, as soon as Maury's like, Joseph, he ain't your kid, Mary will be sprinting for that back door.
Wow.
Damn.
All right. Well, here's the next one. Let's see if we can answer it without controversial answers. If this random group of people promised to answer any and all you questions, what would you ask? Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I read that right. It's weird. All right. So,
Okay, so if an
random
all-knowing
biblical.
if an all-knowing being knows everything, what would I ask it?
Yes, if Ronald McDonald walked up to you and said, "Ask me a question, child," would you ask him?
When will I die?
Minnie, why do you want these questions?
So he can live his life.
I want to know so I don't waste time.
Exactly.
You're here for a good time, and you want to know exactly how long.
Listen, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. If I only have 2 years left on my life, then I'm gonna bust like 3 nuts a day. I'm gonna make it worth it.
Exactly. Oh my God. 15.
Oh, 1 second.
If I have like 3 years left, do you think I'm actually gonna finish college? Fuck that.
Hell no.
I'm gonna go see what's out there.
Would you come visit me?
No.
Oh,
All right,
Next question.
so my answer would be if Rem ever became successful, because clearly nothing he does is
Why
worth
would you
watching.
even ask that?
it took 50 minutes, but we're shitting on me finally.
That's true.
Amazing.
That's such a waste
I'm
of-
honestly surprised you guys had immense restraint.
That is
I said
kind of
lots
a-
of things you guys easily could have chat on.
that's a waste of a question.
That is
my
kind of
guy.
a waste. You know, it flopped hard.
Shit.
Flop.
Speaking of flops,
We got Christian questions left. But what's a flop?
this podcast.
Damn. Let us know if you're one of the original 3.5 podcast floppers, because we're going to be dead in a week. Excellent. Here's the next question from the next biblical genius. If they decided to play genie for... What the fuck? If
What
these
the-
people decided to play genie for the day and offered to grant you one wish, no matter how far-fetched, what would you wish for? What type of Christian is supposed to answer this? Actually, I don't know if all these came from a Christian website. I think I just went all over the internet. Some of these maybe from Yahoo and Bing.
I
know.
don't know what to say because I have a very serious answer to it, but I also have a very ridiculous one.
Well, which do you
Ridiculous one.
think would be more entertaining for these wonderful people that are able to listen to bullshit for 60 minutes without Kate?
I want to be able to go through space.
That's a serious one, right?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, what part of space?
Just space in general, man. I don't even care if it's Mars. I don't care if it's the middle of nowhere. I just want to see. I just want to see space. Like, Space is such a fascinating thing. Like, little plug here to something I'm not sponsored to, but I've been reading Astrophysics for People in a Hurry lately, and God, space is amazing. Like,
The fact that everything is like 3-dimensional up there.
like the
Every
whole
star is
universe,
It looks flat.
the whole universe, like for everything is just so unlikely. For example, the Earth is like, I want to say 4 billion years old. It's not like that. Humans have only been on it for like 20 million, some shit like that. And we're in the calendar year, Roman calendar 2008, and the world has about 4 more billion years left. The chances that all of us are alive on the same world at the same time are uncalculable.
Whoa.
A number does not exist to calculate the chances that we are all alive in the same time period, yet alone that we know each other.
Damn.
You know, you actually got a good point, because none of us know about the wonderful invention of the internet. This episode is sponsored to you by No One. Get No One with code 3.5 at noone.com. That may be a website, don't go there.
Another thing that people don't understand about the universe, and like just everything, like cosmos and everything, the universe has no right to make sense to you. Like, you're not supposed to get it. Probably will never get it.
Epic prank from God.
We'll never get anything, to be honest. I don't believe we'll ever colonize another planet per se, because I just don't think we're gonna get there. I don't
What about
think we're
Elon
gonna.
Musk?
I don't think we're gonna understand enough. 8 billion years is a lot of time, yet not enough.
Well, this was nihilistic. All right, let's move on to the next question. I don't know how, but you were able to make. If he gave you a wish into the most nihilistic.
Manny made us.
I mean,
Listen.
interesting, but
Listen, I'm that guy.
mean-
I could either meme on you, or I could give you a very serious discussion.
let us know which you thought was better: the meme answer you'll never know, or the serious answer from Neil deGrasse Manny. Flo, what would you do if the thing gave you a wish? Would you make Ochako real?
White bitches are evolving.
What?
You heard me,
I agree.
What the fuck does that mean?
I concur.
Manny. Tell him.
All right,
concur.
okay. All right, next question. Do you think it would be better if the entire world found out beyond any reasonable doubt that God did in fact exist? Why/why not? What the fuck?
Where the
I
fuck
didn't
are you
read
getting
these
these questions from?
Questions
huh?
when I wrote them down. I just copy and pasted a whole set of them, and I'm just scanning through right now, and I'm realizing.
Okay,
Made a
now you
mistake.
see, you keep giving me these questions. You expect me not to be analytical?
Shit. Okay, let's move on to another one. Some people are okay. Never mind. I'm not doing. Okay, just answer it. Some
Listen.
people are afraid to be judged or to go to heaven because they haven't exactly been a saint all their life. Are you afraid? What
No.
sins have you committed?
No, listen, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'm not a very religious person. But if there is a heaven and a hell, I'm okay going to hell.
Flo, what about you?
Nah, bro, I want to go God.
Good answer. I personally am not afraid. How about God? Are you afraid of God himself? Or do you consider him more someone you can really open up to and be honest with?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
go to-
I don't open up to my best friend. I'm not gonna open up to God. Like,
Okay,
No.
so are you afraid of God? Or are you afraid he'll smite you?
no.
Dude, I hope he just boys me real hard when I get to heaven. He'd be like, "The
If-
fuck
if-
have you been doing?"
If he wanted to, he would have already.
Okay. Damn, Manny, what have you done? All right. Do you trust God? Meaning without hesitation, would you do whatever he told you with no questions and trust in the fact that he has everyone's best interest in mind?
Where
God
the
told you you
Fuck
had to
did you
kill
get these questions?
100. I don't know. I
My
don't
parent,
remember.
my
I think
parents,
maybe from like a radical terrorist website or something. It's weird.
my parents told me to never go with strangers. So why would I listen to a stranger in the clouds?
What if he vapes? Is a big
I mean,
ass.
how do you think the clouds are made, my guy?
Okay, well, here's a really good
Whoa.
one, actually. Have you ever seen a miracle or anything close to it, divine experiences, etc.? If so, please share it. Wow, they actually wrote that. Thank you. They did my own work for me.
I mean, I've had 3 near-death experiences, so I guess you can count that a miracle.
Are you counting the gator?
No, I'm counting like situations where, like, if this hadn't had happened, I would have died.
Damn, that's kind of
I
gripping.
mean, I died inside.
Oh, I die inside every day.
What the fuck is this podcast? God, I feel like without Kate, we're driveling in inane bullshit more than usual.
I have a music question that we can touch without
Okay.
with Kate not being here. What music have you been enjoying lately?
Oh, lately I've been really into rap lately. Rap and a whole lot of old music. Jimi Hendrix, like 60s stuff is what I'm really liking right now. Just like the feel of that stuff.
We'll let you flow.
A lot of old music. Like, I mean, a lot of it.
I like how we generalize old music and we don't say what year. Like 2015 could be old music.
No.
Are you listening to Taylor Swift?
You see, just really old. Nothing from my generation.
You see, I fluctuate. It really depends on a daily basis for me because my range is like so wide and different. There's only like 2 music genres that I'll never touch.
Mm-hmm.
Country.
Sure.
Good.
Country and EDM. I'll never touch it.
Yeah.
But lately, I've been listening to a lot of Atlanta rap. And if anybody knows about rap, then you'll know Atlanta rap is not normal rap.
You mean like the city?
Yeah, like Atlanta style rap. Like,
What's that sound like?
okay, so you listen to a lot of people listen to Drake, right? He has a very select style of rap. His
Well, he's
rap
Canadian.
style, yeah, but his rap style is known as Northeast style. That's like his style of rap. It's very flow, go with the flow, not a lot of lyricism, just like go with the flow. Atlanta style rap is like Migos, Future, Donald Glover, yeah.
Oh, my boy, yeah.
But like Childish Gambino, he did more Atlanta style earlier in his rap career. Now he's doing more like jazz rhythm stuff. But early in his career,
his later stuff, right?
early in his career, he was doing Atlanta style rap. But yeah, Atlanta style rap like Migos, 21 Savage, who gets a lot of shit, but he's pretty good. Rich the Kid is great, but it really fluctuates like in between weeks. Last week I was listening to 60s rock. The week before that I was listening to New York rap. Last month I was listening to fucking jazz. Oh, another genre I will never touch. Screamo. If you like Screamo, get out of my mentions.
Well, we've gotten rid of every single fan at this point. Good job. I'm expecting literally one person will watch to this. I'm going to check the watch time. I never do. I'm betting you literally only one person is getting to here.
Wait. We gotta end it the perfect way.
We aren't ending it for at least 30 more minutes.
Who wants coochie?
Nope. No. Flo, we don't do this. We can't talk about this.
All right, so
Said no. We are keeping away from sexual subjects.
I got one.
Okay.
What's the first movie or TV show you fell in love with?
Oh, damn.
If I'm being honest here.
When I say
Driver.
when I say fell in love with, I mean it doesn't have to be like the first one you ever watched. Like, you know, like if you were to ask a teenager nowadays what's the first show they ever watched, they're probably gonna tell you Naruto or whatever. I'm talking like the first thing you fell in love with, where you just like on first viewing, you're ride or die on that forever.
Let me think. This one's
Harry Potter.
boy.
Okay, I got mine, and it is one of the first shows I ever watched, but I never got into it until I was later in age, and it's definitely Pokemon.
Of course.
Thank you to Twitch for making Manny talk about Pokemon all
Yeah,
the time
Twitch.
now.
You listen, if we got any Pokemon guys out there, go watch Twitch Presents. They're streaming all of Pokemon until like October.
Yeah, you one viewer. You go watch Pokemon.
Yeah, so like it is one of the first shows I ever watched. Not the first, but it left such an impact on me that like I immediately went out and bought merch and games. So much so that, let's say I love Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff. I own every single Dragon Ball Z manga chapter. So I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan too. But I love Pokemon so much that I own all the movies on DVD, all the video games, even the remakes and the double versions.
Mm-hmm.
I have over 15 posters in my closet. I have over 30 plushes, and I have a huge Snorlax beanbag.
Wow.
Like,
so, unbeknownst to me, Manny is a Pokemon super fan.
you can, I swear to God, I know the name of all 800 of them. You can show me a picture. You can show me a picture of one of them, and I will name it. I know.
We'll do that someday. We'll get like a list of like the most obscure ones we can find.
I know everything there is to know. Like, I want to say Pokemon games by itself has taken about 1/3 of my life, playtime wise. So much so that I'm actually playing one right now. Like, I'm replaying one.
Oh no. He's gone too deep.
Manny.
Too far.
Manny, so much time you're losing, Manny. Manny, don't do this to yourself. Manny, come on.
But that's the first thing I ever fell in love with. So much of the fact that I've considered getting a tattoo of it, but I still don't know if I want a tattoo or not, like in general.
Well, what would you tattoo? What's the most identifiable thing about Pokemon?
Pikachu on his ass.
I wouldn't say it's tattoo something of Pokemon, I'd say it's tattoo something that like is significant to me in my life. Like it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be something that somebody sees and they'll instantly say, "Oh, that's Pokemon." Because I'm not getting a tattoo for anybody else. I'm getting a tattoo for me. So like I've had thoughts like around my head of what it would be, but nothing concrete. Because I still don't know if I even want one.
Damn.
What about you, Rem? What's your movie or show?
Oh,
Because I can't be the only one answering questions.
Harry Potter for me, really, to be honest. I mean, that was just, first time I saw it as a kid, I was like, that's it. That's it right there, motherfucker. That's my shit. And I now own every single book. I think I own like 2 copies of almost every single one of them. I own every single companion novel. I own all the scripts they've released publicly that you can buy. I've got a whole bunch of shit. I own a whole bunch of fucking wands. If it's Harry Potter, there's like a 90% chance I own it.
Mm-hmm. Harry
Did
Potter,
you guys mic fucking break? Or?
No, we're just quiet.
Okay.
Harry Potter, I remember watching one in theater, and then I never watched any again, and it was the one with like a huge snake.
God damn it, that was the one that made me love it.
I think it was called Chamber something. Chamber of Secrets or something?
Harry Potter and the Chamber.
Yeah, something like that. That's the one I watched in
Chamber of
theaters.
Secrets.
Yeah. That's the one I watched in theaters, and I was like, oh, okay, that's good, I guess. And then I never watched anything ever again.
Wow, what did it take to impress you at that age?
Pokemon?
Tell me, Manny. First, you're not impressed by your injury that takes an entire roll of bounty, and then you're not impressed by Harry Potter. What did impress you? Did the gator impress you?
Honestly, as a kid, like it was just cartoons and animes that impressed me. Like I never really watched movies consistently until I was like a teenager.
Oh.
Like because the only movies I watched were like movies of the cartoon, like the Pokemon movie or stuff like that. But I remember I watched Matrix 2 in the theaters, and I think I cried.
You cried in the Matrix?
Because the thing is, like at that point, I hadn't been introduced to guns and dying yet. So,
shit.
So I was like, "What the fuck is going on?
People are dying? What is this?"
And I looked at my dad and I was like, "Yo, let's leave. Like, what is this? Like, what have you brought me to?"
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! When did that movie come out?
I want to say like 2002 or something like that.
2003. So how old would you have been?
I would have been 2000. What month of 2003?
Oh, let me check. It was released May 7th, 2003.
Okay, then.
Damn, I wasn't even born.
Damn, Flo.
I was around 5.
Wow.
Flo, are you muting yourself?
Why would
I
you
actually
take a
wasn't
child
born.
from Matrix Reloaded?
I mean,
imagining 5-year-old Manny being like, "Yo, Dad, what's happening? People are dying."
Listen, but it's okay because a year later, then I playing Grand Theft Auto, so it's all good.
I don't mean to say your parents shouldn't have let you do that, but your parents shouldn't have let you do that.
See, like you, Rem.
I mean, I turned out fine.
Yeah.
I haven't killed anyone yet.
See, everyone likes a Manny, but no one likes
There's just plenty of people like me. I'm a very likable person. I've got a lot of.
That's debatable.
I have stuff going for me.
Yeah, it really is.
Anyways, Flo, what about you? You had this whole time to think.
Let me think. I left after Harry Potter. Let me just tell you.
Wait, where the fuck were you?
Dude,
You just fucking left? You're just like, all right, podcast is over then, I guess. Bye, guys.
I think we get fucking water. So
Should have let us know, man. We would have put it on hold because guess what? We're about to lose the recording software in about a minute.
oh,
So
there it
sorry.
is.
I can't set shit up.
What was the question?
A movie or TV show that made you fall in love, like with it.
It's that one show, the one show on PBS Kids. Fuck.
Sesame Street.
Yes. Fucking love it. I grew up watching that shit.
Wait, we really talking Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the other PBS show was Dragon Tales.
Oh, yes.
Dragon Tales,
Yes.
Dragon Tales.
Fucking everything, dude.
Yo, PBS was a shit, like Dragon Tales, Sesame Street, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah, I was broke as fuck as a kid.
Clifford the Big Red Dog was
all we had was PBS.
That was alpha shit.
Yo, do you think Clifford ever had a kid?
I don't know, man. He's probably dead now.
I feel bad for whatever dog had to carry that. Damn. If
So,
he did, it was the CIA messing around with shit.
Shit, what was I gonna say? I forgot.
Actually, let's talk about that. Clifford the Big Red Dog is like a really fucked up concept when you think about it. Like it's
He's
this
a big
one
red
island that's it's this one island that's like I guess completely detached, and this giant fucking dog is just running across it. and it's doing shit left and right. It's destroying local businesses. It is randomly picking and running off with them into the hills, and it apparently can still get lost. Like, who the fuck wrote that?
Some guy with smart brain. That too.
Some guy with smart brain. You heard it here first, folks, on the 3.5 podcast. Clifford the Big Red Dog was written by some guy, smart brain.
Exactly. Boom.
So, Flo, for you at Sesame Street, why?
Why? I don't know. Most of my childhood was just watching that damn show, and then there's nothing else to watch, and I just grew up watching. I just fell in love with it. It was just like a daily thing, and I still watch it now. I watch it often. It's kind of funny because I look back and think how fucking stupid I was.
Yeah, kids tend to be stupid.
And I've just Elmo is where it's at. All right, boys.
Yeah, because my brother, he loves Sesame Street too, and I just want to know if anybody's ever seen every single episode. Because when I buy like the DVDs for my brother, they're on season like 47.
Yeah, it's got like 50 seasons. I checked it out the other day. I don't remember why, but like they have so many awards and shit. It's
like
ridiculous.
the only show, the second longest running show, like Sesame Street's going on 50 years now. The second longest running show. Do you know what it is? Because I think I know. I think I know what it is. Yes. Now,
Saturday
but-
Night Live.
yeah. But do you know what the third one is? Because a lot of people don't know this.
Shit. The Today Show?
No,
Yeah, well, counting like news broadcasts, because technically those are.
I'm talking
way older.
I'm talking weekly, where there's no breaks. Every single week there's an episode.
Oh fuck! I have no clue. I can't even think of something that's like that.
And
I mean, it must.
I don't think SNL is weekly either. So
SNL is weekly, but
It is?
they take a break during summer because a lot of them film movies. So they take like I don't know, like 3 months or something.
then yeah, no. I'm talking about this. Then yeah, this is probably the longest running show that has a new episode every single week, no breaks.
Fuck.
What is it? I know what it is.
No fucking idea what it could be.
Neither do I.
All right, WWE Monday Night Raw.
Fuck.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Wow. Did my boy Stone Cold get an honorable mention?
He was in the late 90s to early 2000s, so he was
Good.
there.
Stone Cold Steve
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, that's another thing I forgot to mention. I know a lot about wrestling, and I've been to a couple WrestleManias. If people know what WrestleMania is around here,
I like fighting.
Monday Night Raw. It's been airing since I think the late 80s,
Damn. Wow.
and it's still going strong. No, wait, actually, it wasn't the 80s. No, 'cause
Wasn't?
they had the 25-year anniversary in January.
Wow.
So 1993.
Huh. Well, we're kind of nearing the end, but before we do, I was watching wrestling. It was on one of those like off channels. Like, have you ever watched the the off-brand wrestling shit, Manny? You ever seen that stuff?
Not live, but I've seen like moments
Pre-recorded.
of how bad it can be.
Yeah, so I was watching one, and it was like, for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure it was a Japanese salesman, and he basically just bought an American news channel. He was like, do this, but do this. So it's like the person talking is literally just a blonde white woman in the lowest cut dress. It's like the most stereotypical thing. There's like a giant American flag right behind her, and she's talking, and then it cuts back to the fight, and it's this Asian dude with like slicked back hair that's dyed red against another dude with short hair that's blonde, and they've all got like they've got like a Western physique, so it's all upper body, and they've got like fucking tiny legs and shit. So they look like the torso of Arnold Schwarzenegger on the legs of Danny DeVito, basically, except not short. And they're wearing these weird fucking pants and like fluffy boots, and they're beating the shit out of each other and throwing each other around the crowds. And it's the weirdest shit because you can tell it's fake, but at the same point, it's funny as hell because it's just these two men just throwing each other in the weirdest fucking outfits across an area, between cutting back to this woman just standing there being like, they're fighting. It was I felt like it was in a fucking alternate universe. It was weird as shit.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, wrestling, I'm not talking like real Olympic wrestling, like entertainment wrestling, like WWE and all that.
Yeah.
It's just redneck anime.
It is. It totally is. It's so fucking funny to watch. I watched another one a while back, and it was they're in ridiculous fucking costumes, and they just walk up and pummel the shit out of each other and throw each other around. Like, they aren't actually getting that injured because like they're being careful, because you can actually tell.
it still hurts. Like
Oh
certain,
yeah, it still hurts, but they aren't getting like hurt, where like they're getting fucking. They wake up the
It's-
next morning and they're bruised all over and they can barely walk.
it's fighting. I like to compare it as theater with risk.
It's either with risk. That's perfect.
Like it's like you pay to go watch The Lion King on Broadway, but the lion could legitimately break a bone if something goes wrong.
There's a lion in The Lion King on Broadway.
The guy playing the lion.
Oh shit! I was thinking they had like some actual lion. Like that was
No.
it. It's just a bunch of people pushing this lion around on stage.
No, I don't think that's safe.
No shit. Be unsafe as hell.
So since we're reaching the end, there's one last question you want to ask.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Flo, hit us.
It's right here, boys. It's not my question. Sammy, Sonic fan. When we dropping, boys?
We dropping next Friday. Except you're listening to this on Friday, maybe. Actually, before we get into it, let's answer one last one. This one is from Corbin. He asks, "Hope I'm not late. If money wasn't an option, what type of clothes would you buy?" Personally, I would buy like 3 or 4 designer shirts, and then I'd basically exclusively shop at thrift stores and just get nice stuff. Basically, I'd be like, "Yeah, I want this," even though it's $10.
I'd buy my college degree.
That's not clothing.
I
Even though he's like, if you had all the money, what would you get? And I'm like, I'd like some designer clothing in a thrift store.
didn't hear the clothing part.
Yeah, what type of clothes would you buy if money wasn't an issue? I guess.
Probably like the rarest sneaker that there is, because I'm a big sneaker guy. I do collect sneakers, so I'm thinking some Jordan Michigans. If we got any
Jordans?
If we got any sneaker buffs in here, they'll know rare as fucking it looks great.
Moon shoes.
It's pretty much
Anybody
what-
got like some moon shoes?
You the thing is, like, those shoes,
Your mic cut out, I think.
what he did was he made a special type of shoe for the basketball team, for the college basketball team of Michigan. So only the players of that team of that year have those shoes. So if you ever see any like online websites selling them, they're not real.
Damn. So you just look around for players and try and buy their shoes from them.
Yeah, like only the players that were on the team in that year have those shoes. That's how rare they are. If you ever see anybody sell them online or whatever, you finna get scammed, my guy.
So, Flo, what about you? What'd you buy? What'd you get?
I'm gonna give me some high tops, some basketball shorts, and a fucking shirt. That's just it. I'm basic.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you everybody for
Easy
watching.
talk.
Would you guys like to say anything else?
Be your
No. We said no sexual stuff, Flo.
no. We're keeping that in there.
Fine. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If you did watch to this point, please let us know and make us feel valid. Kate will be in the next episode. It was a sudden thing and I had no idea it was going to happen. Thank you for watching to this point. Make sure to follow us all on Twitter and the account. That's 3half podcast on Twitter. That's Keep the Flow on Twitter. Flo, is that yours?
I don't really care.
All right. Don't worry about him. And then it's Manuel1723, right, Manny?
Don't follow me.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, drop a comment, drop a like, share the podcast. Do anything to make us feel valid and that this, recording for an hour and a half was worth it. And then my sure editing for at least 20 hours is all worth it. I hope you enjoyed. And, see ya.